Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am thrilled to be able to share with you, especially this holiday season. Yo ho ho. Well, you know, the idea of being festive and being caring and sharing. You hope that comes at this time of year, and in that honor, I am going to share with you in honor of the Once Community Poetry Open Mic that ran on the first Wednesday of every month from 1 to 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. In honor of that, I am doing readings like I would from newly released Scars Publications books. I am going to share with you four poems. Four from the Down in the Dirt May to August 2022 issue collection book that is titled The Final Frontier. The Final Frontier. Dun dun dun. I have to show it off accordingly. And with this cool James Webb telescope cover. I so heart it. I really do. But the first poem that I was going to share with you from this section is titled I, Now Blotchy and Gray. Dreams. 2/16/22. It's always about losing control, about things going wrong and you not being able to do a thing. Why do things keep coming to me this way when I dream and I can't change what I go through? I was laying in bed, but the windows reminded me of the windows in the office. And I could hear workers, Mexicans, like the people who come to my neighbor's house for employment and park their cars all along our street every work day, and also Saturdays too. But I could hear men talking along outside my windows, so I kept getting out of bed and looking at them. But after one of the times I went back to bed, I could hear the men coming into my house. One came into my room. He commented on how he liked the black motif in the furniture, and this is when I realized that my bed was not in its usual elevated black stand, but my bed was one of two air mattresses side by side on a low black stand. And the air was deflating out of my mattress. I couldn't think of how to react to this construction worker man commenting on furniture in my room. I just inferred that he was supposed to be there, like they were in charge of redecorating the neighborhood houses. But I'm in a house and not a condo, and there's no reason this should be happening, but I didn't say a word. Eventually, my husband came in, and he, per usual, seemed to know more and understand what's going on. So I tried to get out of my deflating mattress, and then I saw him stumbling a bit until he found a wall edge to lean on. I went over to him to look at him close, and in my arms he looked at me. And one of his eyes was blotchy and grayed. It looked like he lost the ability to see out of one eye. And all I thought was, what can I do now? Okay. I'm done. I'm done with that dream poem. I started doing those because the open mic I took over, first run by Dave Rubin in Chicago, at Aloha Cafe, he would do dream poems, and so I thought I would do like he said, and when I would remember a dream, I'd write it down. So I thought I'd share with you 1, 2, 3 more poems that are sitting here in this here book. But they all also happen to appear not only in the Down in the Dirt issue collection book, The Final Frontier, but also the cyberwit.net Janet Kuypers poetry book released on Women's History Month titled Shattering the Glass Ceiling. It is available on Amazon. It is not a Scars Publications book. I didn't publish this book. This is a book from a different press, It is available for sale. There are translations. It's really kind of cool. It's a bunch of different women's issues. So I thought I'd share with you 3 poems that are in both of these books. The first one is titled Finally Treated Fairly, aka What We Need in Life. After the cards have been stacked against women for millennia, women struggle through this gamble of life, even though they know full well the house always wins. But like a silent chant that you can hear around the world, what we women need in life is what all people need in life. We want to be treated as equals. We need the respect we deserve. We women can hear the battle cry around the world. Que necesitamos en la vida, shouted in Espanol. Was wir aus das Leben brauchen, proclaimed in Germany. Shabam Navo and Viatza in Poland, in Romania. You can hear Onoston Antrebo, Jevotu in Serbia, in Afrikaans. You can even hear Maga Kalanganga Spiritual Sabuhay in the Philippines. For, as I said, women's rights are in the interests of all. What we women need in life is what we all need in life. Because when women are finally treated fairly in this world, when we're finally out from under your thumb, when we finally aren't threatened by the violence of men, when women are no longer degraded and raised up to equal footing. When women are raised, we are all raised. We are all better with fairness and equality, where we can all grow together. It's funny, it's in the back of the book of, actually not only in the back of the book for Down in the Dirt's The Final Frontier, but in the back of the book Shattering the Glass Ceiling are these final 3 poems. I don't know if they're the absolute last. I've got an image index. I just read to you the last poem in this book. But just a couple pages beforehand is probably the next poem I'm going to share with you. But, anywho, this next poem that I was going to share with you is a 2020 edit of a poem titled Too Far. When he met me, he told me I looked like Gwyneth Paltrow, Cameron Diaz, Kim Basinger, long, blonde locks. But as time wore on, I knew I wasn't her, and I could never be her, and I was never good enough, thin enough, pretty enough. So I got a perm, I straightened my teeth, I bought the Wonder Bra, but that wasn't doing the trick. I bought Slim Fast, I used a stair stepper, I ate race cakes and wheat germ, but I wasn't thin enough. I only dropped 20 pounds. So I went to the spa, I soaked myself in mud, got my skin peeled, wrapped myself in cellophane, bought the amino acid facial creams, but I knew they didn't really work. So I went to the doctor and got my nose slimmed, my tummy stapled, my thighs sucked. I thought about getting a rib or 2 removed, you know, like Cher. But I figured my ribs, they've got to be there for something. And hey, that's just going too far. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you enjoy that from the last part of the book, so thank you all so very much.